orders are as follows. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our Starfield playthrough where we're gonna infiltrate Infinity Ltd. I was hoping actually in the previous episode to do it, but we had the funeral for Sam and everything got locked in terms of companions, and then we had the conversation with Andreja, which locked her as my companion, but managed to just tell her to stay there. And yeah, we're gonna infiltrate via the rooftops and see how it goes. Thing is, even if I go from the front desk, they just mentioned, okay, you can only move around marketing freely, but not the other floors. So yeah, might as well go directly on the rooftop, you know, and start moving stealthily from there. So this is the... right, this is the rooftop. Now it shows check-in. It should be this one because it's the maintenance key. Okay. Anti-trespassing, here we go again. Why do I have a feeling it's gonna be showing that I'm trespassing? Okay, run. Ooh, social manipulation. Let's use the guard. And that should stop this fan over here. Where's the... heating is over there. Okay, I don't need to use this one, because that's why we're using turn the fan. Also, hold up. Oh, I got the free rank in manipulation. Sure. Okay. And it's actually at level 4, which basically I cannot get any of these skills. Because, yeah, I need 4 more points or more points in social. So that's nice. Now I'm level 70 something, so it should be fine in manipulating everybody. Unless somebody's gonna be like around my level. I have to see. We sabotage the heating system, so we're gonna do that. There's actually a vent here. Was this actually a potential entry, or... still shows that I'm stealing. Okay, maintenance reports. The inspection. Yeah, activate system. Yeah.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Will this actually affect me as well, though? Okay, we need to go down anyway, so this is actually the way. Okay. Oh, I did actually forget to do one thing. I'm assuming the helmet is gonna protect me from the gas. 25% harder to detect. It does not say anything on the helmet, so I'm just hoping. Okay. Just one security. I'm not gonna turn the flashlight on. Oh, can I open this vent? No. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to drop down. Okay. I'll have this guy to unlock. Right? Okay, and then I'll wait for him to not be manipulated anymore. Should be going out soon. Nope. Are you for real? Okay, I think he did not see me, but maybe he heard me jump down. I'm hoping that was the case. Okay. Looks like either of these. With these ones. And it's gonna be this and this. Workspace, let's see, appointments. Nina Hart, marketing, okay. Confirmed. Nothing important over there. Messages from Faye. I haven't been able to reach our friends at the clinic. Can you please have someone lean onto them? Setbacks. Okay. Star Freight Logistics. There's someone accounted for expenditures in the executive spending account that I'd like to go over with you. Okay. Candice. Nothing too fancy. Okay. Let's see about the safe. I think I'm gonna remove keys that they're not useful. So it could be this one. I need 1, 2. Like something like this, and then maybe this. I don't think so. I think maybe something like this. Yeah. Okay. And then this with these ones over there. Cool. At least I get my one of my Digipeaks backs. What else? Is that a crit stick? Yep. Cool. And then another Digipeak. Right. But hold up, is that guard not moving? Use social. Okay. Right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to see if he sees me or not. I scheme around the wall. Okay, so you're not seeing me. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. I need to go down anyway. There's the vent here. What exactly?
Take him down.
What? Are you for real?
Look out!
So let me get this straight. This guy is not seeing me. Yeah. But then I have somebody here that saw me. somehow. Okay, and again, he did not see me. Right, I'll just open the vent and get out of this area. What? Okay, pause for a bit. Who see me and why? I close this vent. Come on, you gave me the prompt. I literally just try to manipulate. Can I not do it? Yes, I can. What the... why are they hostile? I don't need to get down there though. So weirdly enough, I got detected from somewhere.
You hear something?
No. Okay, floor access is restricted, of course. Yeah, let's at least go to the entrance. Okay. Ah, okay, weird. Okay, roof access. So I'm back here. Gotcha. Wait, do I need to... Okay, turn off the fan. Have I somewhat reset the area? In a way, but I still have the other things deactivated. Okay, so we went that way. Okay, I know then what this vent is for. Or, hold up, this actually takes me down here. Ah. And then this would be the vent. Yeah, okay.
I don't know why. Going to check it out.
I'm in a totally different area though.
Stand down. Nothing here.
No, okay, I know where I am. Should be the lift on that side then. Cause yeah, I dropped from there. Gotcha. Then what would this vent take me to?
The hell was that?
Come on, guys. Okay, I do know I have some aid. Oh. Suppress the sound, was it? Something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Force Wolf. Because apparently they're healing me. I don't know how, but they are. Okay, I assume this is the way.
You had your chance. Where are you?
I'm gonna hide here till they relax. I still don't know how they're seeing me. Kinda want to avoid a bloodbath. So yeah, I guess somehow they are seeing me or hearing me. Okay, are you gonna guys relax or? Okay. And ironically, I'm with the suit on, you know? With harder detection and whatnot. Again. Come on.
I know it.
Like, seriously, what's going on here? Okay, looks like I'm not being protected with the gas. There's somebody there.
Got him. That's safe down.
Okay. Guns out. Because I don't know how they see me, but sorry guys. With all due respect to Ryujin, but you gave me the tools, but they still saw me. Unless you set me up. I mean, sure, maybe I should have like an EMP to knock them out. I have no idea, guys.
Fire! Suppress them!
Come on, I thought you reloaded.
Officer KIA! Needs some... Lead out the fire! I'm going for it!
Ah, would have been so nice. Just kinda enjoying it.
Oh! Ah! My eyes!
That's gonna take some stuff.
Can't...
I mean, they're throwing grenades, so
I need covering fire.
sure that was a miss. Yeah, I'm not interested in grenades. I have plenty. I'm barely using them. Okay, one more guy around here.
Give me some.
Up or down? Yes, down. Yeah.
Got you
I-
now.
Yeah, they're gonna be angry. That's for sure. Ooh, okay, this is a bit of a drop. What would be my Ow. Okay, there's a turret over there. It looks like actually I need to be on the pipes so I don't take damage from the gas. That's the prototype. That's the program.
Won't end well for you. Give up! Now, take cover!
Okay, how do I get... I guess through here.
They killed an officer!
Okay, do any of you have any cards? Yes, we run the prototype first. Are you for real? Ah, okay, it's behind the window. Gotcha.
Neutralize the target!
Oh well. It is what it is. DGP, R&D card, cred stick, workspace, anything interesting here? Postmortem, results from the clinics. Oh, what that was with active projects? Robotics, version okay. Nothing too fancy. Okay, let's open the safe. Gonna eliminate some of the keys and then I have to with that. I have a couple of ones. Oh, actually, this one might be useful. Yeah, okay. Have that one, nice. This with a single. This one with the other single, hopefully. Then like this. And that, perfect. Not much interesting stuff, unfortunately. And hey, I tried to be stealthy. He didn't let me. nothing exactly of interest. Sure, I'll take the resources. Those are a bit more rare, the ones that are in there. And the bankable auto 10 for hacking. A magazine, not bad. Let's open that door, sure. Let's potentially use this computer as well. So 1, 2, 3. Then, ooh, kind of rushed there, unfortunately. Might not have been the good option. Ah. Okay. Ah, okay. So it should be something like this. Yeah, okay. There we go. I mean, sure. Don't have the alarm and whatnot. Well, at this point, it's irrelevant, to be honest. At least it was only security. I guess I can take a bit of comfort into that. So I'm not protected by the gas. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, and actually this is something really close to deliver. Actually, not that way, this way. And let me just equip back my stuff. Cool. Cool. We ran out of oxygen. Right, David?
It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source. Can I help you?
I think I have news stories you'd be very interested in.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Find out for yourself. The details are all on the slate.
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Is the truth more important than how it was obtained?
Well, obviously the truth is what matters most. But oftentimes, the source can help substantiate the evidence. We have a reputation to uphold as a news network. I'm sure you can understand that.
Not at liberty to say. Everything you need is on the slate.
I figured as much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Anonymous.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Oh boy. Now here comes the annoying part. I'll be surprised if I don't get a earful. Oh, and I can get Andreja afterwards. Never mind. Don't need to have her here. Can do that off screen if need be. I wonder if she's gonna move around in the lodge or just exactly stay in the same spot. I told her to stay in the lodge. I'm not sure if this oxygen diminished countered for the fitness. Right. Not chair, Masako.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, it didn't intend for anything to happen.
If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope
They
you
saw
at
me.
least attempted to use the internal neuroamp.
It was useful.
And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count?
Again, I tried.
Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself have yet to be confirmed, but it's believed that Masako Imada, CEO of Ryujin Industries, may be involved.
What?
A series of communications
That can't
between
be.
Drexler and Imada were discovered, where she encouraged Drexler to ignore approval guidelines for human trials. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Impossible. You set me up.
No. I had nothing to do with this. For all I know, it's the truth.
You expect me to believe you're simply an unwilling pawn in this?
Well, someone has it out for you, but it's not me.
We'll find out soon enough. Assuming I know exactly how this situation came about, I have only a few things to say. Should Ularu run this company, the reputation of Ryujin Industries will change dramatically. Her unchecked tactics will be heavy-handed, involving murder without question of both the innocent and the guilty. Ryujin may gain financial success, but the percentage is not worth the real cost.
Ah, okay. Should I use manipulation? Or should I double cross Ularu? You know what, let's see if I can double cross Ularu. And just say, I believe you, but that doesn't mean I had anything to do with this.
Either way, the damage is done. We'll be voting on the fate of Infinity Ltd. And now I also assume my position is at stake. It's very important we receive at least half the vote on both issues. The CEO rules in the event of a tie. I need you to use everything in your power to convince them. And that includes using the internal neuroamp.
Ah. So you want me to use the neuroamp on the board members?
Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. The bright side being, they'll never know.
I'll talk to them, but I can't make any promises.
With the tech we've given you, I expect promises. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing, Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Right, so that finishes that quest. Glad that I don't have any companions with me. Talk to Olaru. Wait. Did you just... Do I still have... the amp with me then? So what did I get? Was he Polita? Yeah. Pop one.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I take it Masako wasn't as pleased to hear the SSNN broadcasts as she thought she'd be?
Masako is pretty certain that you were behind it.
I'm sure she does. She knows I'm the only one that could pull this off. And now she's going to have some serious regrets about holding this upcoming board meeting. Which brings me back to you. Masako wants us to acquire Infinity Ltd, which is obviously not on my list of things to do. I need you to persuade the board members otherwise, and make sure they're on our side when I move to vote Masako out.
What if I can't persuade them?
If you can't persuade them, I can only assume you don't have Ryujin's best interests at heart. You have the internal neuroamp at your disposal. There's no excuse for failure.
Ah, okay. Hold up. It was the prototype that I just got from Infinity that got removed from the inventory. I thought it was this one that I'm already having. But that would be weird because I needed surgery to put it in, but okay, never mind. I will be double crossing here, triple crossing. Hey, it's corporate over here. So, I'm sorry, Olaru. The acquisition has benefits. Qualified employees, contracts, etc.
You don't think I've weighed those possibilities? Actually, perhaps I was a little overzealous. Being able to pick and choose the talent as I see fit does have plenty of benefits. And I could hold the garnered good faith over Viv for years to come. Alright, I'm convinced. But if this turns into a mistake, I'm holding you accountable. Just get the others on board. The internal neuroamp essentially guarantees success.
Don't need the internal neuroamp to persuade the board.
As long as you get the results I'm looking for, I don't care how you do it. With Masako out of the way and the internal neuroamp finally ready for production, Ryujin Industries will be set for life. Or at least until I retire.
Aren't you concerned at all about the neuroamp? How powerful it is?
Of course not. We have the means to keep a close eye on tech like this. And if need be, we can dictate exactly who receives one.
Alright, like you said, the internal neuroamp guarantees success.
Exactly. And all you need to do is use it to get the board on the winning side.
Okay. Ooh, 101 out of 7. For internal neuroamp, yes. For Olaru, SEO, no. Okay. So that's a tie for Olaru CEO. And 2 and 2 for acquiring Infinity and for the neural lamp. Okay.
If operations starts to bore you,
Vina.
let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team. And
what?
how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
Are those actual side effects?
What? No, of course not. They're purely theoretical.
I feel great. No side effects, as far as I can tell.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
Changes everything, Vina. You're going to be famous.
I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
Any opinions about that?
I'd like to acquire them, although it won't break my heart if we don't. Faye may have stepped over a line in her attempt to replicate my work, but she's a brilliant engineer. I'm very curious to see what else she may have been working on and dig into her research.
Yeah, if we acquire them, it'll be fun to see how they try to recreate our work.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. I know Masako will be pushing for the acquisition.
Do you really think Masako is going to be good for Ryujin's future?
Well, if she can make it through the current drama, I'd say she's more than prepared to handle anything that gets thrown at us in the future.
You know what? Like I said, double agent, triple agent, we double crossing everybody. Hey, it's corporate world, so I trust Masako to make the right decisions. She's the CEO for a reason.
I overheard the SSNN broadcast. It didn't sound good for her. But Masako's always fully supported my work, which is really all I ask. So until proven otherwise, I'm going to support her as well. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Nice. Okay, next.
So
I'm
much work to
having
do.
fun with this one. Alexis?
Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick.
Wait, how am I the Bane?
You don't recall our conversation after you were hired? Any legal troubles you cause are my troubles? Steer clear of law enforcement? You've been very busy, and therefore I've been very busy.
Hey, I tried. I got the equipment that said 25% less chance that I get detected. Guess what? They were detecting me through walls and all that. So your equipment is shit. Sorry, but I'm mad. I really wanted to do that stealthily. That's why I chose to go through the vent. Right, I'm just here to ensure you make the right decisions at the meeting.
Choose your words carefully. If you expect me to respond to threats, you're sadly mistaken. Now, I can only assume you're referring to Infinity Ltd, and there's only one right decision regarding that corporation. Complete dissolution.
Why don't you want to acquire Infinity Ltd?
I can guarantee that Infinity Ltd was up to more than just the current charges. The process of finding and following up on all those threads won't be easy. I refuse to be blindsided by another corporation's past, so this is going to take a lot of time and patience.
Well, tough luck. Suck it up. Because legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity Ltd far outweigh the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
Wonderful. And my Hippolyta just expired. Ooh, I do have a commerce option. The business benefits far outweigh any legal issues, and credits are king.
When it comes to profit, I suppose all my arguments do fall short.
The downsides of the acquisition only fall on your department.
I'm finding myself unable to disagree. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
have you been preparing for having the Neuro amp on the open market?
Unfortunately. Half my department's been poring over documentation, while the other half is writing up what legal guidance they can.
The Neuro amp would make handling any situation a breeze.
Are you trying to add to my stress right now?
Yes.
First
I mean,
off,
no.
If I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Why dislike the internal versus the regular?
Because the external neuroamps are built to help the user on a personal level. They aid in reason, communication, confidence, all things that can make the difference in a person's self-image. And yes, they can be abused. But that's why there are laws regarding improper usage.
Is there anything positive you can think of?
Tech like this only has good applications when you have complete control over who uses it. Once that tech hits a market, open or private, that control is gone. And not only that, the tech is out there to be advanced or modified by anyone who might get their hands on it.
Well, with proper legal guidance, the applications are endless.
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has.
What do you think of Masako's involvement with Infinity?
To put it bluntly, it's bullshit. This is way outside of Masako's capability. I've worked with that woman for over a decade. Even her more aggressive actions never came close to this. Besides, if she wanted to acquire Infinity Ltd., there are simpler ways to go about it.
This exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really do need to get back to my notes.
Oh. I mean, as long as Ularu doesn't get a yes.
I really need to get back to my notes.
I thought we could just ask. Wait. So she's neutral. Didn't count. Huh. Also, I do have a point. Oh, it doesn't count towards the challenge. I thought maybe it would. Right, Dalton?
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. Especially after that bomb SSNN dropped in their last broadcast. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Of course. I'm the one she's trusting to make things happen.
That's because you're the one with the tool to do it. As long as Masako has the internal neuroamp on her side, she can't lose. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
You were against the project from the start?
Completely. I understand the success it can bring for the corporation, but my only concern here is security. It's not that the board majority fails to see the dangers. It's that they believe we can overcome them. That hubris could easily bring this corporation down one day. I only hope it won't be on my watch.
Don't tell me you actually disagree with Masako on something.
It's not often, but yes. And I'm not the only board member that initially voted against moving forward with the research.
well, is essential to the future successes. It has risks, but nothing you can't handle.
I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Do you think this is the right time to acquire Infinity?
Well, the timing could be better, but I don't feel strongly one way or another about the acquisition. We've gone through our fair share in the past, and this one would be no different. If Masako wishes to bring Infinity into the fold, I will not stand against it.
The acquisition is worth the work. I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security.
True.
I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process.
Although they kinda saw me really quick, so Masako will recognize the effort it takes. That's what makes her a great CEO.
Perhaps one of the greatest Ryujin has yet to see. Let's just hope this case surrounding her is resolved quickly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make sure I'm prepared for this meeting.
Okay, so 3 against Olaru. Perfect. I only need 1.
Don't
and
tell
that's
me.
it.
Masako wants to make sure I'm still on her side after SSNN dropped this media bomb on us.
Why would you think she sent me?
Because that's what I do. You want something in this business? You don't pull any punches. The only real question is just how persuasive she asked you to be.
I'm here on my own.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have an agenda.
Exactly.
Look, I know Masako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does. Now that she's been tied to Lucas, buying up Infinity Ltd. Only reinforces the narrative. It's gonna be a hard sell to make this look good.
How does buying Infinity reinforce the narrative?
The public is going to see Masako as the grand orchestrator of this mess that Infinity Ltd. Is now in. They'll believe she duped Lucas into performing desperate, inhumane acts, so she could later frame him and tank the company. Buying Infinity Ltd. Provides the motive that everyone will be looking for.
Perfect. So, you don't think there's any benefit to acquiring Infinity at this point?
Well, now? Nothing, really. We'd still be saving jobs, offering a sense of security, but all that will be lost when it comes to the public. All they'll see is a hawk swooping in for the kill.
Which is true. So, I don't care about that. Yeah, you're still helping the innocent workers. If anyone can make it look good, it's you.
Aren't you the flatterer? You're right, of course. I've certainly handled worse. Besides, I haven't had a good challenge like this in a while.
Is the public all you actually care about?
The consumer is our lifeblood. So capturing their wants and desires? Of course, it's all I care about. I'm sure I wouldn't be in this position today if it wasn't.
You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin in public's good graces, there are 2 things to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
To drop Masako as CEO without an investigation is a bad look for Ryujin loyalty.
You're not wrong. There's something to be said for loyalty and standing by your own. And well, if anyone can redeem her in the public's eyes, it's yours truly. Provided she's proven innocent, of course. And what's your second point to consider?
The internal neuro amp is a game changer, but it needs strict guidance.
Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly going to have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Alright, so we made sure Ularu is not gonna become CEO. And the other two for Infinity and...
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today.
The amp is already in the positive, so... Linda is just a... casual conversation, something extra.
Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
I'm happy to help answer any questions you might have.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
What makes you think I actually had contact with enough of them to know?
You can tell a lot by just looking at a workspace or simply observing a person in their business environment. Perhaps I mistakenly assumed that as an operative here, observation was a talent of yours.
That's not the way I meant it, but sure, okay, I understand his point of view. But yeah, of course, if we can save the jobs of thousands of people, we should do it.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have.
True.
It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
Yeah, but on one side, you don't know what kind of workers are there. You might find some hidden gems, so to speak. But also, yeah, we'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary numbers.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What are your thoughts on SSNN's reports that Masako is allegedly connected to Lucas Drexler?
I don't believe it. It feels out of character for her.
It does, doesn't it? As someone who enjoys studying others, this is something I never thought Masako capable of. I find it difficult to believe that our CEO was truthfully involved in such endeavors. I look forward to seeing what Alexis can learn about the subject.
I agree. Let's just hope Alexis can take care of it quickly.
I have faith Alexis and her team can resolve this quickly and quietly. At least as quietly as may be expected after SSNN announced it. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
What are your thoughts on the AMP?
It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future.
Nah, nothing I can think of. See you at the meeting.
This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Nice. Okay, let's attend the meeting. And expose probably Ularu. Because she is expecting for us to be on her side. I don't know, it feels a bit more better to do this with all the other board members present. If we can expose her, if we have the options. Seems
to
like...
start this meeting, let me just say that the SSNN allegations are completely false.
And you expect us to just believe that?
Yes.
If they're false, how did this happen?
I'll be ordering a full investigation, but I have my suspicions, which I'll address once this meeting has concluded. Until then, I'm still CEO, and we'll be moving forward with this meeting to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Do you really think we want a potential criminal? One suspected of being the actual mole here, leading a crucial meeting like this? In fact, I propose we remove Masako as CEO altogether, and nominate myself to take her place.
You can't be serious.
Any arguments against?
Oh.
Yes, on the fact that I'm innocent and completely capable of doing my job.
Ooh. Until proven guilty, Masako is still the best leader for this company.
No one asked you, operative.
If we vote Masako out now, the public will think we're admitting her guilt without any investigation.
Yes, I find this motion to be hasty and ill-advised. Basing a critical decision off an SSNN broadcast is hardly wise.
Let's leave it up to the vote. All in favor? You're kidding, right? I hope you're all aware of the huge mistake you're making by continuing to support Masako.
Enough. At least we all know where everyone stands. Now, let's get back to focusing on what we're actually here for. All those in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
No.
If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
Oh, nothing on the amp?
If only there were more hours in the day.
I'm not looking forward to
Infinity
these late
joining
nights.
the fold, we have a lot of work
Hello,
ahead of us.
where did you go?
I'm glad we're making an effort
she
in our
left.
appearance.
Don't worry.
Quickly.
When it comes to the internal neuroamp,
I
I'll make
can't wait
damn
to tell
sure we get
DeMarcus
it
we're
right.
going for Infinity. He's gonna flip.
So, it looks like both Infinity Ltd and Ularu learned a lesson the hard way.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate about Imogene, but in our business, she wasn't the first, and certainly won't be the last. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
What will you do about Ularu?
I'll deal with Ularu, but the truth is business, and I'm wise enough to know she's best kept here. I'll have Dalton put additional securities in place, but she learned a very humbling lesson today. And now that she knows the board majority is behind me, there's little she'll be able to do. Especially since you've proven yourself to be a key asset that worked against her.
I was only doing my job.
Of course. But these particular assignments required a certain secrecy that most do not. I truly appreciate what you've done. No operative has held the future of this corporation in their hands like you did. I can imagine this wasn't quite the job you envisioned when Imogene first hired you. It's a lot of pressure for a new hire.
How often do employees plot against you personally?
Ularu was the first, but she won't be the last. It comes with the territory.
It was nothing I'm not used to.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. It's a shame ours weren't right about her.
If I ask this, would I not be able to use the first option? You know what, I'm not gonna ask because thing is, at this point, yeah, she doesn't trust Imogen, so this is a bit of useless question, to be honest. But I am gonna come out and say that Ularu was using Imogen as a scapegoat. She's innocent.
I never would have expected to hear those two weren't on the same side. I'll need to launch an investigation to be certain, but I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Yes! Okay. You want me to promote me even after I worked for Ularu?
You made the right choice in the end, didn't you? So yes, I'm promoting you. If it makes you feel better, think of it as incentive. The one thing I cannot deny is the advantage you bring to this corporation.
Thank you.
It's well deserved. With your new position, you now have an office with mission board access, and you're free to make your own hours.
Nice.
The mission board holds your assignments, and you can pick and choose to your strengths. Although, I may still have more specific assignments for you. Questions?
Where is my new office?
You'll find your new office on the operations floor.
So I get my assignments from the machine now.
Yes. The mission board is far more efficient than dealing with someone in person. Plus, you can pick and choose from what's available.
I'm not gonna ask what's a mission board because we know. And what kinds of assignments are we talking about?
You've already experienced the majority of what we do in your early assignments. These will be no different, although I may have more personalized assignments for you later.
Okay, I'm good.
Good. You may get started at any time, but I suggest you familiarize yourself with the mission board before leaving. You've put in a lot of hard work here recently, so I understand if a vacation is in order. Just don't forget, you still have a job to come back to.
Nice. So when she means about more personal missions, do I talk with her?
I don't believe we have anything to discuss at the moment.
I guess not. Okay. I have with Barrett, Andreja, Sarah to talk with. Oh. I believe... actually I can do this... like this. I'm gonna unassign, and they should go to the lodge. And therefore, when I go to the lodge, I can talk with all three. And then I'll just assign them back. I might need to just fly around until they get into position. Because, yeah, they are starting to move, for example, from the ship and whatnot. I mean, hopefully. Because I'm actually in Neon. I'll see off screen. Maybe I'll have to put them again on the ship, fly to New Jameson, and then unassign them. Right, so this will be my office. Ooh, Digipix. Nice. More credits in the safe. Ammunition. Okay, couple of weapons out here. You know what? I'm gonna take all of them, sure. Because they're on top of each other. So what missions? Hey, hello, we have sabotaging. Missions, plant evidence, hack trade tower. Ooh. So we do have different types. I thought I was expecting maybe deliveries and whatnot. Alrighty then. So, next episode we're gonna have a conversation with our companions. Anything? No stories for SSNN. Interesting. And then I think we're gonna do Andreja's mission. Yeah, because she's locked as our companion. That's the only reason. So I don't have her locked as a companion. And then afterwards, let's see, maybe go with the Crimson Fleet, or maybe no. We're gonna do the conversation with the companions if they're all in the lodge, and then I'll continue a bit with the main quest for a bit. At least to talk with the Keeper Achilles, and then we'll go for Andreja's quest. Because after we talk, maybe we're gonna get sent in a different system and whatnot. Anyway, that's gonna be for next time. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. I certainly enjoyed the Ruijin questline. That was really awesome. And we'll see what we get into next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.